got a special sneak peek for you today at what's been going on behind the scenes at the MonkeyMan Trades offices. What you're looking at is the brand new, forthcoming MMT Ultimate VWAP. I've also got the Ultimate Delta on the chart. Those are the only two indicators on the chart. The Ultimate VWAP is printing the Session VWAP. It's printing this special time-anchored VWAP. It's printing previous day VWAP closes. And then it's also printing this horizontal line. It's a custom range VWAP. Very exciting stuff. Things I've never seen on any kind of VWAP indicator before. I still have some adjustments to make. For instance, this is the time anchored VWAP. I've got it set to start at the 9:30 a.m. New York Open. I don't want to see this previous line here. I want the VWAP to start right when the time starts. So that's just one of the few things that I still need to make some changes on. And it's the holidays, so I'm not sure how quickly my coder will be able to get to these things. So I don't have any ETA for the release date of the new VWAP indicator, but probably sometime right before the end of the year. This is today's price action from Friday. I slept in today. I slept 13 hours. It was amazing. So I did not trade this morning. But this is the NQ 5-minute chart. And this is the 5-minute chart with the 1-minute chart settings. I just realized, so that's why there's so many strong delta bars here. But we got some really nice delta divergence signals from the Ultimate Delta here. That's some delta divergence there pre-market. Got two delta divergences to the upside right around VWAP, right at the market open. Nice pop up. Got a double divergence, some wicking candles at 11 a.m. Nice little pop up. Ultimate Delta, definitely one of my favorites. So these blue dashed lines, these are previous VWAP closes. We've got two of them. VWAP has closed near the same level a couple different sessions. So you can see how powerful this area was today. I've got some other previous VWAP closes loaded. They were still yet lower below. I've got the current session VWAP that changes color depending on if price is above or below the VWAP. For the time anchored VWAP, you also have the color changing option. You can turn this on or off. You could just have one single color for this line too if you wish. There's also a color changing option for the range VWAP. This is the volume weighted average price of the last 20 bars. You can totally customize this. You could do the volume weighted average price of the last 30 bars, 40 bars, 50 bars, 10 bars, whatever you like. Then I've got the time anchored VWAP. You could set this to be the New York Open, or maybe if there is some high impact news at 8:30 a.m., you could set the start time to 8:30 a.m. You can set the style, the width, the color, have the color change option. Here's the custom range VWAP. You can set the custom number of bars to look back. It's got the color change option as well. Here's the previous sessions VWAP. You can choose how many sessions you want to load. You can choose the color, opacity, line style, line width. So 4 different very special VWAP based logics, all in one new Ultimate VWAP indicator. And these Ultimate Delta settings for the 5-minute chart, I usually like to have it 300, 600, and 900. The divergence look back is set to a look back period of 3. That's usually my go-to for the per bar delta. But these are what the delta bars should look like on the 5-minute with my favorite settings. So be on the lookout for the new MMT VWAP indicator. I've also got an upgrade coming to the Ultimate Delta indicator. In the new update, there's going to be a new feature called single bar divergence, and you'll be able to paint the candles a certain color if there is delta divergence on one particular bar. So how that will work, let's say we get a down candle, but the delta is positive. That would be single bar divergence. Or if we get an up candle, but the delta is actually negative, that would also be single bar divergence. So that update should be coming out soon as well. It's a feature that I considered putting in since I first created the indicator. I don't know if I necessarily found it that helpful, but I like the idea of it. and I'd like to have the feature on the indicator so I can keep playing around with the possibilities. The way I've used it in the past, let's say this was the candle that had some delta divergence. I would wait and take a breakout if price broke lower or higher on a divergent candle with the single bar divergence. It's all one big experiment.
A few minutes later.
I just loaded up some random playback data from October. Just some date in the past where I don't remember anything about what happened that day, and I can just play around and pretend I'm trading a new market. But let me show you what the new VWAP indicator did in the first few minutes here. So here's 9:30. This is the time anchored VWAP. This red horizontal line here, this is the range VWAP set at 20 bars. This blue dashed line, this is a previous session VWAP close. And then this is the current session VWAP. So in pre-market, I got a bunch of strong delta coming in on this candle. I took a short on that, got a nice drop. Then we had some more medium-sized delta, broke below VWAP. The background's being printed by the MMT Heiken Ashi. So the first candle the market opened, we're below VWAP. We got this nice drop, a bunch of strong bearish delta, taking a break lower from 582. We came down to 565, so 17 points or so. But I just took a test bounce long off of this previous day VWAP. We bounced right off of this previous day VWAP. And then we got a hold up at the time anchored VWAP right here, all the way back down. So already within the first minute, this time anchored VWAP is coming into play. So then I looked for the next possible area of retracement, which is this range VWAP right here, the 20 range VWAP. We just came up right to this range VWAP, dropped down almost 15 points. So far so good. The range VWAP is providing some great pullback entries, and the time anchored VWAP is kind of acting as a very special moving average. And the previous session VWAP is working as great support and resistance. So I'm loving the new VWAP indicator. I'm excited to make this available at some point in the near future. Just wanted to give you a little sneak peek. Apex Trader Funding has their 80% sale going on until December 17th. If you use code MonkeyMan over at Apex or Take Profit Trader or Tradeify, you get the best price possible and you help support the work that I do on this channel. There's links to all the indicators that I use in the description. I appreciate you taking the time to tune in. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.